Hey guys, in today's tutorial I'm going to show you a few things you can do with these new Windcharges which were recently added to the game. And some of these things are pretty cool. So first one's the powerful Windcharge. Doesn't always work, but most of the time, as you can see here. And it just boosts me up into the air pretty highly. And the best thing about it is that it also works on mobs. That wasn't too high. That's a different story. Okay, so for this command block, for this command creation, you're gonna need to save a structure using a structure block. Alright, you get one by typing /give ls structure _ block into the chat. Then you're gonna set it to these parameters here, so x size 1, y size 1, z size 1, and y offset 1. And now you need this command block here that teleports all the Windcharge projectiles into the structure here. So what you want to do now is just throw some of these in here. Alright, that's enough. Then go in the save mode within the structure block, press save, but before you're also going to need to type wind_charge as the name. And then you can break this command block or just deactivate it, doesn't matter. So the first actual command block that's required for the Windcharges to work the way intended, you're gonna have this input, and basically what it does is it tests if the block 0.5 blocks below the Windcharge is air, and if it's not, then it loads the structure which is created. Alright, this is unconditional, that's important. And then it kills all of the Windcharges. Why does it kill them? Well, because that triggers all of the effects at once. Okay, and for the second row of commands here, well, it's pretty much the same. This causes the Windcharge to basically test if an entity is nearby, and if that's the case, it loads the structure and then also kills all of the other Windcharge projectiles. And well, what we just did was basically the hardest part of this tutorial, even though it was really simple. So next we've got the Aimbot command, which I guess you can already anticipate what it does. I'm gonna show you anyway. Yeah, it's basically Windcharge that never misses its target. Alright, and that has all of the Windcharges teleport 0.5 blocks toward the nearest entity that's not a player, not a Windcharge, or at least not the same Windcharge, within a range of 7 blocks. That's really all it does. For the next command, I'm gonna have to stay away from the command box to not break the levers and such. It's a really explosive Windcharge. I think you can already guess what it does. So yeah, you've seen what it does, but I think you can guess how it works. It again has all of the Windcharges test for the block below them, and if it's not air, the Windcharge runs a command that summons an ender crystal that's exploding at its current position. As far as I can tell, you all like Warden stuff, so I've made a Warden version of the Windcharge. Yeah, basically just applies much damage and has this nice particle and sound effect. So first, each Windcharge runs this command that causes it to display a particle, and yeah, that particle is the sonic explosion particle, which you probably already know if you like Warden stuff, as I just anticipated. Okay, then the next command here is used to has the Windcharges damage entities that are nearby that are not players and not the Windcharge itself. That's 20 magic damage a tick, and maybe that's a bit much. If you want it to be actually survivable, then probably you should lower this. And yeah, last but not least, we've got the sound, and I don't think I need to say anymore. It just takes the Windcharge again and then has it play a sound, which is this mob that wanted a death sound, which I think sounds pretty much okay. And it plays the sound to each player, to the nearest player within a range of 2 blocks. Lastly, this magnet command here is also pretty funny. It's not like really strong or something, but it takes the closest entity and then teleports it above itself. Yeah, doesn't really do any damage though. Or boost things high up in the air. Okay, so this executes a command, adds all wind charges, and this command is teleporting the closest entity that matches these conditions here above the wind charge. And that's it about this command block. So these were just some fun little commands, but you know what else is really, really cool? This fire tornado I made with commands a while ago. Yeah, it's a bit more advanced, but I think it's still worth checking out.